Hello, sir. Can I help you?
Hi, do you guys have bearded dragons?
No, I'm sorry. We don't have bearded dragons anymore.
Why?
Well, back in 2016, the federal government decided that all non-native animals in this country were invasive. And therefore, they banned the import and interstate transport of all animals that are not found in the United States, unless, of course, they're livestock. So, as an example, there's no more tilapia. They've also banned the importation and transportation of toucans and snail darters and goldfish. And you should have seen us trying to shoot all those pesky European sparrows. It was so much fun. Sorry, sir. No bearded dragons anymore.
So, what about ball pythons?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're not allowed to have ball pythons anymore. You see, in about 2016, they deemed ball pythons too escapable. There were too many ball pythons that could potentially escape. And because they could wrap themselves in little bitty balls, they were also being used as weapons. Ball python people were throwing their ball pythons on other people who didn't appreciate ball pythons. Therefore, the federal government stepped in to save us from the ball pythons, and they banned them. We're no longer allowed to sell them. I'm very sorry.
What about boas?
No, I'm sorry. Boa constrictors, along with reticulated pythons and anacondas, joined the ranks of the Burmese pythons, the other anacondas, and the poor African rock pythons in 2014. They were completely banned, and the ones that were found in people's households were taken away and burned.
Red-footed tortoises.
No, I'm sorry. We don't have any turtles and tortoises anymore. The federal government deemed that all turtles and tortoises had salmonella, and henceforth were not allowed to be owned anymore. So we're not allowed to have those anymore.
Emerald tree boas?
No. Much too bitey for the animal rights people. The animal rights people decided that the reason that tree boas and tree pythons were so aggressive is because of the horrible stress that we were putting upon them. And they were able to campaign the federal government to ban any snake that bites because it's our fault that it bit because they were under a great deal of stress. So we're not allowed to have those anymore. I'm very, very sorry.
Jeweled lacertus?
No. Jewel lacertus are no good because they're European. And well, we just don't want Europeans here. But the fact of the matter is, once again, that's an invasive non-native species. Therefore, anything found outside of the United States, we are not allowed to own it anymore.
So do you guys have California king snakes?
As a matter of fact, we do not. They were banned in 2020. It turns out that the musk emitted by the scent glands of a California king snake has somewhat of a psychedelic component to it, and small children were found in corners drinking the urates from the king snakes, getting high, and therefore the war on drugs stamped that out fairly quickly. We're not allowed to have California kings or any other king snake anymore because of their muskiness.
So you guys have olive python?
Nope.
Do you guys have any matamatas?
Nope, I'm sorry, that's another stinky turtle that they won't allow anymore.
Any savanna monitors?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
None?
Nope.
Ever again?
Nope, they're an invasive species.
Any Galapagos tortoises?
Nope.
Any frilled dragons?
Nope.
Water dragons?
Nope.
None of that?
Nope.
Any frogs?
No. The frogs were all banned in 2014. Or was it 2015? I have trouble remembering. There were so many bans all at once. Unfortunately, all the interstate commerce, transportation, and international shipments of frogs was halted. I think it was around 2015, and it was because of the chytrid fungus. I said, no, we are not allowed to have any more frogs, toads, salamanders, cecilians, no amphibians at all, ever again.
Are there any reptiles in the store at all?
Well, as a matter of fact, there are. We have a very, very fine collection of reptiles in this store. We have over 350 cages in this store, and each cage is filled with a reptile.
So what's in them?
Oh, that would be green and nose. Yes, the lion of the reptile world. the majestic Greedo. It so happens it's the only reptile or amphibian we're allowed to sell anymore. But they're magnificent. They're magnificent creatures. They make great pets. Oh, you can pin them on your shirt. Of course, if you get them and put them on your shirt, then PETA will see that and they'll claim you've been torturing the poor green nose. So we recommend that you just keep it in your pocket.
So, can we go look at them?
Yes, I can show you the green nose. Pick any cage you want. There's a green nose in each one.
Okay.
So, did you like our little skit? It wasn't much and it was slapped together pretty quick. But you know, I've been watching all this stuff going on and all the infighting. We got Burmese python people that are mad because their snakes are gone, and now they're mad at the ball python people, who are mad at the Burmese python people, and now the reticulated people who don't like the boa people. Meanwhile, the turtle people, who were always beaten up when they were in high school anyway, don't have any voice at all, and they're mad at everybody else because no one's protecting the turtles. In the meantime, you've got this bill coming up. They're going to ban the interstate commerce and national importation of all amphibians. Amphibian people, wake up. Pull your thumbs out of your ass. Look around. You know, cooperate a little bit. All you guys arguing and fighting and hemming and hawing, you know we're all the same. Whether you're someone who produces $1 million worth of reptiles a year and sells them to the big box stores, or some housewife whose couple kids have a couple of green tree frogs in their living room or in their bedrooms, we're all the same. We've all got a vested interest in keeping reptiles legal. All this fighting and screwing around and calling each other names and all this bullshit, I'll be very candid, it's bullshit. It's not going to work. Our little skit went to show, by the time we get done, by 2020 or 2025, there won't be any more reptiles to be legally owned, maybe not even green anoles. You've got to remember that PETA and the U.S. Humane Society have a goal of a no animal pet agenda by the year 2025. That's not just reptiles, of course. That's dogs, cats, fish, birds, everything. That's leather. We'll be eating tofu, staring at our pet rock, while the only way we can see animals is on Animal Planet, and that's only because people are going to be screaming and yelling and running away from the dangerous animals on Animal Planet. This is all ridiculous. It's all bull, and it's all got to stop. We've got to come together now. If we don't come together now, we're doomed. I might as well sell my store and go buy a used car lot. We've got to do something now. Support U.S. ARC. They are our best hope. Support PJAC. Especially you guys that have pet stores that sell more than reptiles. What are you going to do when you're not allowed to sell dogs anymore? Look around. It's already happening. A lot of municipalities are already banning the sale of dogs and cats. How much longer do you think before it becomes a national trend? And even if they don't, sooner or later they're going to come after pit bulls and German shepherds and Rottweilers and all these other breed-specific dogs. And eventually there won't be any more pets. We'll have little pets on the computer that we can feed and water, and if we forget them for a day, they'll die in computer land. This is the real shit, guys. Get it together. Do something now. Join US ARC. Join PJAC. Save the animals you have as pets, or they'll be gone forever. Like I am. Goodbye.